Hey, it's Taylor, and in this video, we're looking at what actual new Amazon sellers are saying about their experience, and it's not looking good. But stay tuned till the end because I've actually done some detective work and tracked down these products so we can learn from them and avoid making the same mistakes. If you're new to the channel, I'm Taylor the Ecom RN. I started selling on Amazon in 2023 and went on to do over $100,000 in profit in my first 12 months selling on Amazon, and I want to show you how to do the same. So as a new seller on Amazon, you have access to Amazon's new seller community forums. And I was just on the forum yesterday taking a peek because I'm always interested to see what other people are up to. And I came across some pretty sad stories, and I wanted to share them with you all so that we can learn from these people so that we don't end up making the same mistakes. So here we have someone, GG Products LLC, said, introducing our new brand and product challenge. Hi everyone, I'm a new seller on Amazon. We are launching a new brand with new products. I'm running several advertising campaigns. I receive a lot of clicks, but no sales. I think it's because I don't have any reviews yet. What can I do? Okay, this one was interesting because I actually just made a couple videos about the same exact issue, which is trying to run ads before your products have any reviews and how it tends to get me a lot of clicks and I spend a lot of money, but I don't get very many sales. So I thought it was interesting that someone here is having that same problem. And then we see someone chime in down here. Are you selling a product that people want that isn't already sold by 20 other sellers under 20 different brand names for half the price? So this is kind of a little harsh, but I mean, it's true, right? This is something you have to keep in mind. It's kind of a simple question, but you need to ask yourself, why should someone buy your product? It's just as simple as that. If there isn't a good reason why someone should pick your particular product sold by you, then you need to go back to the drawing board and find a different product idea. Because if you are selling a product that's sold by 20 other people for half the price, you're not going to make any money. That's just the way it works. There's no good reason for anyone to choose your product versus the competitors. Okay, here's another one. Disappointed new seller, Zai Atier LLC. I am new to selling here on Amazon and I'm very disappointed so far. Initially, my account was suspended because of product authenticity. I provided all the receipts. It's getting ridiculous. I'm at the point of losing hope to reactivate my account and not even willing to reactivate it because of these refunds that you can't even appeal or fight for. Basically, selling here stresses me, and instead of earning money, I lose a lot of money. I definitely not recommend selling here. Ouch. Okay. So what are people saying about this? All right. So someone responds to this and says, too bad you didn't spend some time reading the forums prior to jumping in and listing a product. Was your big known company supplier a real wholesaler or a retail source? When you list a big brand, you generally need to be authorized to sell it. And I'm guessing you did not have written authorization from SC Johnson to sell their product. So this is an issue of someone who's trying to do essentially a wholesale model on Amazon. This is one of the risks of attempting this approach to selling on Amazon. And it is that if you don't have the proper paperwork proving that you are allowed to resell, to retail a particular brand name product, Amazon will just take down your listing and they won't give you any of that inventory back. They'll refund customers, but you won't be able to get any of that money back. They'll deactivate your account and you'll have little chance to get your account back. It's just a real nightmare. This type of issue comes up all the time on these forums. People are just trying to jump in and sell things without doing any of the proper homework beforehand, and it really gets them in a lot of trouble. Okay, here's another one. Amazon have completely ruined my life. Ouch. Starting as an Amazon seller was one of the most exciting steps I took in my business journey. I can agree. It has been very exciting. Spent several months researching, finding suppliers, buying inventory, everything went smoothly, but then his account was unexpectedly deactivated. Okay, and again, here we see this is the Section 3 policy. So this is another person who has attempted to sell someone else's products without the proper approval to do so. And Amazon does not mess around with this. Amazon will deactivate your account, no questions asked. It's like a shoot first, ask questions later. They will deactivate your account and they will make you jump through all the hurdles to get it reactivated because they don't want to be held legally responsible for essentially intellectual property violations or trademark violations, counterfeit products being sold on their platform. And we see here, sounds like you didn't source from valid suppliers and your documentation could not prove authenticity. He goes on to say, it's unfortunate that your account was deactivated, but you should have done your due diligence. Yes, I agree. Unfortunately, you do want to do some research on this before you just jump right in, especially, again, if you're selling someone else's brand, you need to get permission. You need to get the proper proper authorization and have the receipts, have the paperwork to prove to Amazon that you're allowed to do this. You can see here, funds will not be dispersed to you because of the fraudulent decision. Legally, Amazon cannot pay you for inauthentic product sales, right? Because Amazon doesn't want to be held responsible for your counterfeit products being sold on their platform. So it really is as simple as that. If you want to attempt this type of approach, you really have to do your homework. And it's one of the reasons why I avoid selling under other people's brand names and why I prefer to create my own brands instead. Yikes. Okay, so that sounds pretty terrible. If I was reading this, I definitely wouldn't want to start selling on Amazon myself. But let's actually take a look at what these sellers are selling. Let's find their actual products and see if we can learn anything from them. I think we can avoid making these same mistakes if we just put a little bit of effort into our products. Okay, so going back to this first post here, the challenge that this person was facing, they're not making any money selling their product. They're trying to run ads, but they're not getting any sales. So I actually tracked down their company, GG Products LLC. You can see their store names here. And I went ahead and searched for them on Amazon. And this is a product that I found. You can see here, GG Skincare LLC. And okay, well, if you've been following along with my content, you can see that this is not a very good listing. No offense to GG Skincare. I hope that they learn from this and improve their product and get some sales. But this is not a very good hero image. And their other images, I don't even know what this is. That's just like some seaweed, I guess, that they use to make their product. They have one bullet point here. Okay, so they have 3 images, none of which are particularly good. They have one bullet point here. So they didn't even maximize all their bullet points. Their product title, if we go back up here, is just collagen cream. There's no other keywords being targeted in their title. It's not optimized for the Amazon search algorithm, not taking advantage of all the bullet points. And if you scroll down, again, they have, what is this, 2 sentences for their product description. So not taking advantage of an opportunity to make sure they optimize their keywords there. And of course, there's no A+ content. I mean, just would you buy this product? I probably wouldn't. I'm sure if we searched for collagen cream, we would find 100 other products that would look more appealing than this one. So I don't want to be harsh, but I hope this shows you what it takes to actually make sales on Amazon. If you think you can just slap something up there and make sales, that's just not how it works. So don't make this same mistake. Try to put a little bit of effort into your product, into your listing especially, and make it stand out. Give someone a reason to buy your product. Give them a good reason to choose you over the competition. And likewise, I also found this seller, Skrillex Private Limited here. They've got a couple store names and I was able to find their products as well. Okay, so here's this product. Right off the bat, we can see they do have some images up. They've taken advantage and they've used all 7 images. So that's a good start. This hero image, I don't think is very good. It's kind of awkward with this hand in there. So that is an issue. They do have a product title. Seems like they're trying to do some keywords in there, but I'm not super familiar with this niche. Let's see. We've got an issue here. They've got a 3.4 star rating. So apparently their product is not very good. I only see 2 bullet points here. One of them just says the brand. We can go see more product details and there's really nothing down here. The product description is just the brand name again. And then there's no A+ content. There's nothing really going on with this listing. So again, I don't think it should come as a big surprise that this level of effort and investment did not yield results. There are a lot of things that could be optimized on this listing. And frankly, this seller just hasn't put them into practice. So that's all up in the air, optimizing the listing. But furthermore, are you actually selling a good product? You can't ever forget that at the end of the day, if you're selling a bad product, a poor quality product, you can't expect to make money long term. The best you could do is fool the first few hundred people into buying your product before you start getting a bunch of bad reviews, and then you won't make sales going forward. So I think you can see this is why I talk so much about creating your own brand, finding high quality products, making them better than the competition, optimizing your listing so that it looks better than the competition, and just in general answering that simple question, why should someone pick your product? Give them a good reason, otherwise you're not going to make money. All right, that's it for this video. I hope that was helpful. If you're curious about selling on Amazon, but you don't want to become one of these horror stories, be sure to check out my free community. The link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.